we had the chance to try out the HUAWEI P60 Pro at its exclusive first look event. And I'd be lying if I'd say I wasn't impressed. So I'm gonna share with you a few things that really caught my attention about this phone. There's a lot of standout features, but I'll begin with what I can say its main highlight is, and that's obviously the camera. I was mind blown at how good the cameras are. The thing that I really took notice of is how smart it is. For every shot that I was taking, the phone would detect what it thinks I'm taking a photo of, and it applied the perfect setting it could to capture that image. Whether I was taking photos of landscapes, food, people, greenery, it pretty much knew what setting to do. It's a really smart AI. That AI also includes changing its physical aperture to get in more light, or switching to macro or even super macro mode. And everything was just as simple as a point and click. Take a look at how professional these portrait shots look. And honestly, I wasn't putting much effort into these shots. Though some may say I'm a relatively experienced photographer, so Apple here also took her own shots, and just the same, she also got really good results. As mentioned earlier, this features an adjustable physical aperture. Adjustable, not just a depth sensor. You can manually access this through its aperture mode or pro mode. So there's also room for professionals to manually adjust to their preference. And to demonstrate that, here are shots where I had it focused on a drink and another where it's focused on the subject's face. You can see how natural the blur looks. Plus, this physical aperture also works in video mode, so that's a really good thing. But what really blew me away is the telephoto mode.
Ceiling, phone.
Here, you can see how far we are from the high ceiling. And here are shots from its main camera and fully zoomed in. Absolutely insane, right? My thoughts exactly. I haven't really thought much about how it's achieving this, but theoretically, I think it's taking advantage of the high resolution of the telephoto camera. Plus, this also has OIS, and all of that is being utilized by its AI. So, it's really a whole system. And if you're wondering, it also works at night. Yes, we're zooming in really far at night, and this still looks very usable. Moving on to the design, the P60 Pro looks absolutely stunning. This comes in two designs, black, and the one we have here is the one they call Rococo Pearl, which already suggests it's a pearl design. The guys at Huawei shared that they've combined modern design processes with traditional methods, which resulted in the phone having a unique randomized pattern in every phone, which means no two phones will look exactly the same. You can see that here as we are holding two different phones. And on top of that is a mineral powder coat that gives this a very premium touch, making it feel more expensive. Now, for concerns about its toughness, Huawei also integrated their extremely durable Kunlun glass technology onto this phone's display. And they're not kidding. They've dropped this phone multiple times to prove their point, and the screen is still in one piece. Of course, it's not indestructible, but it's safe to say that the screen is actually very durable and would probably survive most accidental drops that we might encounter. So far, I really didn't find anything glaring I dislike in my experience. I like the design and I really like the camera. Unfortunately though, we didn't have much time to get too in-depth, but hopefully we get to fully experience this. I can already imagine the possibilities of things we can do with it because I really enjoyed my experience. So I guess, great job Huawei. For everyone watching, I highly recommend you trying it out for yourself at stores near you. There's really no substitute for experiencing it for yourself. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next video.